Welcome back, guys. This is going to be episode 2 of my Let's Play. I am hopping back in with Gornith now. Last night, after I canceled the video, I went ahead and picked up some professions. I picked up mining and skinning. They're going to just be gathering professions I'm going to do to make some money. I'm also going to do fishing, cooking, and first aid. I might pick up archaeology. I haven't decided yet. I will be doing all of this off screen. I will not force you guys to watch. Oh, there's first aid trainer. I will not force you guys to watch me doing crafting. The crafting professions are boring. So, and I will not force you guys to sit there and watch me post everything on the AH with the profession, the skinning and mining. I won't make you guys sit there and watch me post everything. I don't want you guys to suffer through that. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to make some money with this guy easily. And gathering is the way to do that. And now I am finding the crate of mandrake essence. I don't know what that's for. Okay, that's interesting. Also, I did some research today and looked up some warrior information, and it looks like I will probably be leveling as an arms warrior. Apparently, in Warlords, Fury lost some of its oomph in early levels, and protection is just too slow for leveling for me. From what I hear, later on with the
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
DPS protection stance, it gets a lot higher, and Fury gets a lot of its kickback. So I might switch to one of those specs later. But for now, I will be sticking with arms. When I get to 10, I should say, I'll be sticking with arms. It's just to keep things simple.
What
am I doing here? Killing the Forsaken Invaders. Gunpowder thrown at abominations. This should be interesting. That's gunpowder. Okay, popped up there. I gotta say, I like that victory rush. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know warriors had that ability. The earth keeps shaking, so I'm going to assume something's going to happen. I read that the Worgen starting zone has a lot of phasing, like the Death Knight starting zones. So I'm going to assume that the earth shaking has something to do with that. These guys are elite. That's funny. This gonna hurts me. I love some of the stuff they do.
Can't see in here.
Can't see in here. Looks like I finished up my Forsaken Invaders. No reason to not kill any more, though. Sorry about the mute there. I had to cough again, and I am not willing to blow out anybody's eardrums. Choose a reward. I don't know. Spiced bread it is. One whole armor. I have noticed since I've been back that the item squish has made it hilarious.
What's your story?
Some of the numbers I've seen are so low. My warlock, which I had a warlock that was a tailor, sitting at level 60, and I just went ahead and used my free boost on him just so I could have his crafting skills up there so I could make my characters that I wanted to play bags. I noticed that whenever I got him up there and out of the boosting zone, that his armor is only like 80 something, and that's such a small number compared to what they used to be. Where was the vendor I sold everything to yesterday? Here she is.
Paying customers only.
Yeah, I'll
Cheerio.
try to keep this these videos more exciting. I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me have to NPC everything and vendor to junk and go to the AH. I don't want you guys to sit there and suffer through me fishing for hours, because I will fish on this guy. It's just something I do every once in a while. I don't do it often. But when I get into a fishing mode, I fish a lot. I was actually, oops, wrong one, mounts, Shift P. It's actually one of the first ones in my guild when the sea turtle came out. Where is it? I was actually one of the first ones in my guild when the sea turtle came out to get it. I think I was the second one. The only person that beat me was a person that logged in the morning and fished all day, and that's all they did. All day.
Ain't you a chipper looking one?
And while I enjoyed fishing, I didn't enjoy it that much. I wanted to do some questing and killing and other things too. So here I'm saving the children. Children of the corn. What? Going and killing some captains and killing some combatants. That was James. Looks like Cynthia is up here, or Ashley is up here. One of the two is up here. Ashley. And that leaves Cynthia over here. These quest helpers have sped up the process of learning new areas so much. It's just, I remember having to search constantly to try to figure out new areas. So, oh, okay, they stole one of the catapults. Rush doesn't, or charge does not have a good enough cooldown for me. I want to use it now all the time. Okay, looks like I have to actually steal a catapult to launch myself onto the boat, the ship. So that's interesting. So that guy launched himself onto that ship, so I will launch myself onto this one. I read about the Worgen snuffling. That will get kind of old, I guess. But it's not that bad. Cloth. I'll be saving my cloth for my first aid, obviously. Until I get out of it, and then I'll probably be posting small stacks of it on the auction house for extra money.
It's too far away.
So my catapult was gone. I assume I have to steal a second one to get into the other ship. Launch myself from back here. It's always fun. And, alright, good, that captain spawned. Waiting for charge cooldown, and my victory rush went away. I think the first talent I read about was a cooldown for charge, or the ability to use charge twice during the 20-second cooldown. I cannot wait for that. I need more charges. We need to just go ahead and put charge on a 2-second cooldown, but I'm fairly certain that would probably make warriors even more overpowered.
I need to get closer.
This time I'm not killing as fast as I was, and I do enjoy killing fast, but one-shotting things is just a little too fast for me. Of course, I do have full sets of heirlooms, cloth heirlooms, both intellect and agility leather heirlooms, both intellect and agility male heirlooms, and I think I have a tanking set of plate and a DPS set of plate heirlooms on some of my other characters.
I got a bad
I will not be using any heirlooms on this guy. I want to just pretty much use quest rewards and drops, whatever drops. Dagger sells for more, and I have gloves. That's 13, and the robe sell for more. So I'll be.
If it ain't here, it ain't nowhere. The only honest merchants are Gilnean merchants.
The only honest merchants are Gilnean merchant. The goblins would disagree, but the goblins are all a bunch of liars and thieves. Goblins are one of my least favorite races. My least favorite horde race is the Blood Elves. I cannot stand them. I just never have liked them. I tried them when they first came out, like everybody else. I just did not enjoy them. And then the goblins. I like them a little bit better, but not by much. If I can play it orc, I play it orc. If not orc, it's either, I think my main, see here, I think everything I can play as an orc, I play as an orc. My paladin is a tauren. My druid is a tauren, because I don't like troll shapeshift forms. and my priest is a troll. I think I got a Kung Fu Panda from a monk on my main server, just because I wanted to have the token Kung Fu Panda. Major earthquake. That was different than the rest of them.
Ain't one bit of rubbish in my collection.
Knocked the straw man over.
What? No tip?
So I get to talk to Liam again. And, yep, there goes some phasing. This whole section of coast fell in the water, it looks like.
For my people.
Rescue 4 drowning watchmen. Okay. I see we don't doggy paddle. That's a Forsaken survivor. Here's a watchman. It'd be kind of weird if it would be kind of funny if the Worgens doggy paddled to swim. Okay. I don't have to click anything, just bring them up here. There's another one. Bring him back to Prince Liam. The ships are capsized. Back there in the background. I love some of the attention to detail they give. It's not just the ship underwater, it's actually capsized and turned on its side. This house is underwater, still standing. But the roof is gone. Chimney is still in it.
For Gornith.
Take the healing potions because I have no mana. Speaking to Gwen. We'll pop my potions down here in case I need an emergency heal. I don't know if you guys noticed, I did move my character I don't know what you'd call it. My health bar, everything, I moved it from up in the upper left hand corner down here. That's where I put it on all my other characters, especially if it's a character that can heal, because I like to be able to see my health at a glance while I'm focusing on the fight. It's close enough to my buttons that I don't have to, my eyes don't have to stray all over my screen. So I notice when my health drops too low, I can toss a heal or grab a pot. If you were not aware that we could do that, just right click your picture, move frame, unlock frame, and then you can grab it and move it around wherever you want to. Just make sure you lock it back when you get it back, or you might click on it and move it off center.
Get gabbing or
I
get
did that
going.
once.
That's enough gabbing for me today. Good day. Keep your chin up, eh?
And I need to speak to some people. Lorna Crowley. Her name sounds familiar from the undead second area, the Tearsfall Glades. I think I kidnapped her as a member of the Horde. Oh, I did not turn on my fine minerals. Here you'll see Gathermate. Well, maybe not. Normally, Gathermate will put a red circle around that saying you've discovered the location of the ore or a herb if you are an herbalist. I guess Gathermate is not updated for the Worgen area. Yeah, I've imported everything. Huh. Let's import everything up through. Oops. Import everything up through Mist of Pandaria. Auto import, merge it. Okay, so apparently this area is just not updated, or my gather mate is bucking out. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. I know that my mind just totally went blank on me. I know that it's bugged out on me before, where I'll find a new spot that has not been dug up, and I'll dig it up and it won't collect it. But when I log out and log back in, it'll be there showing that I had collected something there. So maybe tomorrow we can come back to the same general area. She wants me to steal or rescue 5 mountain horses. Anyway, log back in tomorrow and maybe they will be back like they're supposed to be. Those will be updated with having found something here. Got an ability. Make a horse I'm targeting follow me, so I can collect them. That's... wonder if I can get more than one. Oh, sweet. I can go ahead and get all of them. All of them in one go. That's a time saver. I was about to say, when I only counted up to 4 and then paused. It's like, did I not count the one I was riding?
What is it?
Cloth and mail. It's the same thing I'm wearing now. Item level's higher. Let's go ahead and replace it because it's got a higher item level. I don't care. It'll make a difference whenever it's actually got stats and stuff on it, but it's got the exact same armor. 5 armor and 5 armor at a later item level because of that stat squish. Before the item squish, it would have been like maybe a 2 armor difference. I don't know for sure, but that's hilarious. Yeah, I catch myself on my paladin. He just hit my Torn paladin. I've been playing him here lately.
What can I do for you?
He just hit 40 something last night, the night before last. What am I doing here? I'm getting a linen wrapped book. This looks like it may be it. Oh, my tooltips are not showing up down here, so there's got to be some kind of glitch going on. Anyway, my paladin just switched from mail to plate, and I'm getting like plate bracers. He's wearing my heirlooms.
Long live Rainy.
So I'll pick up a pair of plate bracers or a pair of plate gloves, and I'm getting her good clothes. And oh, okay, they're over here. The difference between plate and mail armor is, like for the bracers, is same or similar item level, just a little bit higher item level.
That's enough
There's
gabbing
Chance the
for
Cat.
me.
I passed Chance the Cat on the way up here. I was wondering what he was. The armor difference is just so small between mail and plate. It's right now I don't think there's a point in switching to plate until 50. I mean, unless it's a better item. Lucius the Cruel. He's gonna steal the cat. Anyway, I don't even upgrade. If I get a piece of mail that's strength and better than the piece of plate I have that's strength, I'll use that at least until level 50. Apparently Grandma Wall is a Worgen too. But now she's back in her house. What? But yeah, I won't replace the items unless it's a obvious improvement until level 50, when they give you that bonus for wearing all plate, 1-hand mace, or an orange blanket. Orange blanket's an extra, one whole extra armor between an item level 1 and an item level 7. And Granny's mallet sells for 59 copper. You know what? I'll just take the blanket
Farewell.
because I'm not going to need the money. I mean, one armor is not going to do much, if anything. But I'm not going to really need the money with my gathering professions. Hopefully, I should say hopefully, I'm not going to need the money with my gathering professions. Because I've had that backfire on me before. Pick up gathering professions and go, and it looks like everybody else on the realm has done the same thing. So there's a flood of material and nobody buying it for crafting. If that happens, I will figure something else out for money. And the Hayward brothers. Sorry about that, I had a cough again. Oh, I love being sick. Looks like I want to have a lot of copper to sell. I also love the fact that they stack up to 200 now. So much better. My paladin is a blacksmith, and when I go out farming for materials, so I don't have to keep going out and getting more. I try to get as much as I can before I come back to town and just smelt. I will start smelting in AFK. I need to kill some castaways, pick up the tools, planks of wood, and coal. That looks like that's the wood right there, and she took them. I'll kill this castaway instead. Oh, I see shipwright's tools there in the... I got distracted by the tools and was just auto-attacking and not even using any abilities. Okay, let's see here. This looks like, yep, barrel of tar.
I'm out of range.
And... hey, get back here. Oops. Die so fast. I may make my videos a little bit longer than I did the one last night, because I realized that last night 25 minutes was long enough for me to get out of a zone, but later on 20 minutes is barely enough time to get started. So I may end up, I mean, I'm not going to make them an hour and a half long or anything, but I may end up making them 30 to 40 minutes depending on feedback I get. For now, it'll probably still continue to be short videos. What did the fox say? Fox said he's dead. For now, I'll plan on keeping them semi-short, but later on they might start getting longer and longer as I get higher level, simply so I have time to do things. Looks like you don't have to be a leather worker to make light leather anymore either. Just a skinner can take 3 pieces. Let's see. Yep, I can make it as a normal person now, so that'll be better moneymaker too. And they drop copper. They seem to drop a high amount of copper. I seem to remember back in my day, it's like an old fart, low level characters didn't drop but a couple of copper. These guys are dropping, well, that one dropped 10, but 48 copper, 34 copper. This one dropped 16. I seem to remember level 6 humanoids only dropping 5 copper, 6 copper. And if it was any higher than that, you were considered lucky. Well, this is what I like about Bagged On. Turns all 3 of my bags into one big bag. When I get Ember Silk later on, my bag will start here and it'll end down here. And all free space, all kinds of free space. Makes it easier to organize for me because I like to put the items I keep up here. I put cloth, leather, the ruin scraps, copper. That's just because I'm OCD.
Chipper-looking one. Good day.
And oh, I'm going somewhere. Must be going up to that house. Manor, Greymane Manor. Okay. But yeah, Bagnon is probably my favorite add-on of all time. With Cell Junk, or I don't think my Cell Junk was available anymore. It was out of date. So I got Scrap, which does the same thing. Lets me sell all my grays or items I can't use with the click of a button, or items that I just don't want. I can add them to the list and sell with the click of a button. I generally leave it on only the grays,
What's your story?
and then
Any
I can
friend of
pick
Greymane?
and choose
Friend
what I
of
want to
mine.
sell. What else I want to sell to the NPC. He must be up at the tower. Okay. And the observatory. It says inside Greymane Manor, but I would consider this tower outside Greymane Manor. Forsaken invading fleet. This should be interesting. Oh, those are Alliance ships. So the Alliance is here too? I was wondering when I was going to start seeing more Alliance. Seems like all I've seen are Worgen. Well, the humans, but they're Gilneans, they're not the actual humans. Okay, so he started by looking out there and seeing that the town I had just left sank into the water, and looking at the fleet.
Will prevail.
Board the carriage below. The carriage below. Yeah, see, like I said, I was going to run a little bit longer. This video is already a little bit longer than last night's video. I'll take this carriage. Hopefully it'll take me to an inn. If it doesn't, I will probably try to find a spot to log out and go ahead and call it after the carriage ride. Like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long and bore everyone to tears. There's the carriage. And Lorna's riding. There's Grennan, a watchman. There's Gwen, another watchman, and Lorna, and Mary Allen, and me. Lorna's up there ready to shoot somebody. Gilneas. Ogres. Oh, there's a crashed cart down there. And a crashed cart here. Those ogres must be crushing people. Stagecoach crash site. And there's Prince Liam again.
For my people. For Gilneas.
Rescue the crash survivors. I don't know how far it is to the next inn. I'm going to continue on the quest path until I get to an inn. Just so I can log out in an inn for the rest bonus. I don't want to waste my log out. There's a crash survivor. But here's ore. Ore is more important than crash survivors. Okay, so that counts as rescuing him. All I have to do is kill the alligator he's fighting. Crocolisk. Don't call it an alligator. Oh, defensive stance. Learn a new combat stance. Does less damage, but makes you harder to kill. Useful while tanking. I want to maintain battle stance. For now. Later on, berserker stance. To add the extra damage. At least that's what I understand it to be, is leveling up, you pretty much stay in berserker stance. There's more ore. Yeah. And I sell it as the ore. I do not sell it as the bars. I know that the smelting can help me level it faster. But it tends to get a better price as the ore because jewel crafters can break it apart for gems. Also, I don't know if you noticed when I had my bags opened, I have no skinning knife or mining pick now. That's something I did not know about until I had done it on my paladin. I had picked up mining at an early level and started mining, but I had forgotten a mining pick, and I was like, this is not going to be good. And he actually mined it and picked it up, and I went and looked. Apparently you can buy the pick and the knife now, and they give a passive increase to your ability by being in your bag, but you don't actually require them. So that's 2 bag spaces freed up, and I am a bag space hog. Especially right now when I've got 1 6-slot bag and 1 8-slot bag. And the whole 41 silver to my name.
For my people.
Stop moving.
For Gilneas.
There's a chest piece with strength on it. We're finally getting stats. Ogres killed and Koroth's banner. There's ore up there. Looks like Koroth's banner is up there as well. Excuse me, as well. Who is Gornith? Was Gornith that Etten that was herding the horses? I think he was. I am not 100% sure. Yeah, Gornith is Etten. Still his banner though until I get my last ogre. There's plenty of them down there. Might go this way so I can get that other ore. Ore is always more important.
It's too hot.
I can't wait to get to 20 so I can use my mount. I think actually we have Running Wild. I might just stick with Running Wild. Simply because I don't know how a Worgen will look riding around on a horse. Or I did get the Grinning Reaver when it was on, had a special. There's a few of, I do have some of the bought mounts that I bought with the, when they went on special. Like I have the Armored Bloodwing. It was on sale. I don't have nothing against buying stuff out of the store, the mounts. I generally only buy the mounts. I'll get the pets if it's a pet and mount together combo, which is how I have the Brew Pup. The Lucky, no, I think the Lucky Cooling came from something else. I don't remember where it came from. A few of my others, I think came from the store. I think only two came from the store. I think one was the Brew Pup and one was the one that came with the Grinning Reaver. Where's the store at? Shop. Argy came with the Grinning Reaver and I bought that in a combo.
For my people. For Gilneas. Time, friend.
Speak to Gwen and Stormglen. Who is he talking to? Ah, Forsaken. He's gonna order our outhouses cleaned with the Raggy Claw banner. It's not our banner, it's his. Enjoy that. That's funny. Let's take the Etten and set him against the Forsaken while we run to the next area. Well, while we run over here and get ore, and then continue on to the next area. It looks like Stormglen is going to be in this area, so it wasn't far away. I would drop down and get the ore. I just don't know if there's another way up. Discovered it. See on my mini map, you see copper here, or my main map. See the copper showing up where I mined it earlier, but it's not showing up on my mini map where I picked it up, which is weird. There's gotta be a glitch somewhere. Mini map, show mini map icons. It's checked, so okay. I'm not gonna stress over it. It's add-on a convenience. It's not something I have to have. And there's the banker, the professions trainer. My nose is still slightly slapped up, so I don't pronounce things right.
Get
Gwen.
gabbing or get going.
Oh, and it looks like I am resting within here, so this must be the inn. And let me go ahead and accept Orna's quest as well. And clean out my bags.
Fine Gilneas merchandise
See,
here.
one button, all my grays disappeared. And I go through and I don't want that, or that. I'll keep the malachite just in case
Always a pleasure.
later on I build something that needs malachite, or I create a jewel crafter that might need extra malachite. I do that. I save crap. I'll throw it in my bank, And I can guarantee you can go onto some of my characters
Open for business.
on my other servers, old characters, and they have Malachite and Tiger's Eye saved up, and they're the only ones left on that server, or there's just absolutely no use for it. I still save it. Pack rat, I'm obsessive compulsive, but I'm fun. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.
The sight is
Hope you
our
enjoyed this
salvation.
video.